And I called up my twin brother, who's a professor of literature, and I said, why do we tell stories? And he said, it's because we're ignorant. Like, we live in darkness. Like, we don't know ourselves, and we don't know the world, and we don't know the best way to live. And stories are our roadmap, sort of our guides to that.
There was a couple that formed within our crew. And it's because, that happens because when you're making movies about love, you know, it happened in both my movies. It's like, you know, people sometimes fall in love.
How'd you like to make a very bad financial decision?
Cinematically, I think we carved out kind of an interesting visual language for the show. Our hope was that it would feel really, really, really voyeuristic in a good way. That was one of the reasons for the Wonder stuff, is so you actually feel like you're in the room, that the camera's not looking away, and that your perspective is like of a person looking around in this room, so you feel like you're with these people and there's no reprieve. Because we've heard, you know, from a lot of people who actually like the show that are like, it's hard to watch sometimes because it's so intense and you're feeling the stuff so viscerally, which, you know, we take as a great compliment.
One of the first big bold moves that I made was to be working on and speaking up on, you know, the #2 show on television and developing that and then leaving at its peak because I felt it was time for me to go and seek greener pastures.
We had that notion that these two guys are knights in slightly tarnished armor, and they're trying to stumble around current day and do their best to find a maiden worth protecting. And they think they have, and then they fail. In some fashion, they're carrying on the knightly tradition, the tradition of being noble, when in fact they're complete scumbag losers and not very nice.